Hello everybody, this is Maniac for LEGO, and we are here today with set number 30280, The Piece of Resistance. This is a LEGO Movie Poly Bag, released in 2014, ages 6 to 12, 33 pieces. This was originally a promotional item when you bought $50 or more at the LEGO store or online, but this is now available for $5 at Learning Express. You can check it out online and in their stores. So let's take a closer look at this set now. We'll start off with the packaging for the set. You can see Emmett walking over to the piece of resistance, and you can see a small cup in the corner that shows everything as it needs to be. You can also see a little bit of LEGO detail in the background, similar to some of the other sets, and you can even see those cheese wedges in the corner to show it's some sort of underground area. On the back, we can see a Kids Go Free with paid adult ticket to Legoland coupon. And on the top, there is a tag that Learning Express put on the package to show that's available in their stores. We have a small instruction booklet, and I've been noticing this year, LEGO has been making their instruction booklets a little bit smaller than ones we've had in the past. Similar to other LEGO movie sets, we get that style on the sides and on the background, to look like the instructions on how to live your life, and similar also to the creator instructions. On the back, you can see a whole bunch of the sets, similar to other poly bags and other LEGO movie instructions, shows some of the larger sets on the back. There is no club code for this poly bag, so you can't rate this online. We have what looks like 4 small, but still kind of cool, extra pieces for this set. And all 4 of them are actually really nice to get. Mostly these 2. What we have to start off, we have a Technic pin. Very simple, easy. We have a 1x1 cheese wedge in dark bluish gray. Got lots of those in this set. We have a 1x1 translucent yellow plate. And you get a whole bunch of these in this set, so if you need to get some, this is a good way to get them. And we also got another 1x1 bracket piece, similar to what Emmett has on him right now. So you get 2 of them in the set. I always like getting those, for some odd reason. We don't have any new pieces in this set, just to mention, but the only new pieces I could find for 2014, however, and these are also found in other sets, are these 2. We have the piece of resistance, a 1x1 piece, which is approximately, I think it's 1x1x2, or yeah, relatively that height. And we don't really get this in other themes outside of the LEGO Movie. We get this in most of the sets featuring Emmett, of course, and it's designed to be the piece of resistance from the movie, just like the cap on your Crazy Glue containers. Spoiler, I'll just hide that back in here, so you already know part of the feature of the set. And don't worry about those pieces that fell off the side. Those are just extra pieces. And the only other piece that we have new for 2014 is Emmett's hair. It's a new hair where it has a small, different little designs on the hair itself. You can see the hairlines where it's being combed, some of the hair sticking up in the back and on the sides. Very nice, but also, again, something you get a lot of times with Emmett himself. So, getting to the minifigure, we have Emmett, and for some reason, he's included with a cup in this set. And this version of Emmett has been featured in only a few other sets, being the Cloud Cuckoo Palace, which is a $20 set, and also featured in the Metalbeard Sea Cow set, which is over $200. So if you wanted to get this version of Emmett specifically with a, good smiling face on one side and the nervous looking face on the other side, then you'll want to get him through this poly bag. It's one of the cheapest ways to get him in this variation. There you can see his back printing on the torso and the front, which are both similar to every version of Emmett so far made, except for 2. I believe 2. There's like the robot version of him and the pajamas version that are different in the basic torso. So now let's get on to the set itself. We have this mark structure with all these glowing pieces on the sides. We have a small lever, we'll show you that as if we didn't already. And you can see all the way around. It's a pretty large structure. We also have on the back the piece of resistance, so you can remove it that way, or I'll show you a better way. You can also see a lot of these translucent pieces, like I mentioned before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in this set. Very nice. And personally, I like that a lot about this set because it makes it a little bit more unique, other than the rock structure, you know, the way that's designed, but also having those pieces really adds to, you know, the color of the set and also makes it, you know, a little bit more valuable as far as those plate pieces go. From what I've been told, this is supposed to be, well, I wasn't specifically told, but through review of Just Too Good Eurobricks, review this set, he said, from Bricks Be Kind So Rewind, that these yellow pieces are supposed to be here as dried up glue. So the idea is that this rock structure is glued together in the movie, and that's why you see like the shining area around the piece of resistance. You simply just have to push this lever forward, and it opens up the rock to reveal the piece of resistance. Now what I notice about this, you can kind of hold it in the corner like that, but it does have a tendency to fall back. I didn't even have to touch it. I only got my hand near it to see that happen. But it's a very nice feature. It's something we don't get too often with LEGO sets, and you'll see a comparison video sometime soon where I compare this to another set with this feature, another polybag, the Thor and Cosmic Cube set, another one I've already reviewed. But what I don't like about this is a great structure, and I really like the size of it for the polybag. Got some great rock structured pieces, good design to it, and mostly conceals the piece of resistance, so if you want to fit this into other scenes, it's pretty much inconspicuous where the piece of resistance is. I also want to note, this piece is being held on by only one stud, but I find the problem with this set, the red piece is too inconspicuous. It makes it too obvious for what the feature is. It's good for play. I mean, it's good for anything, really. You know, just to know where that feature is so that kids will be able to know, hey, what's this do? Oh, look! You know, I don't mind that. But if you want to fit this in with other rock scenes, you're probably going to change that piece to something gray or to another feature entirely. Also, kind of goes the same for the one on the inside where you see the piece of resistance. Because even from the packaging, I got confused as to, you know, where that was supposed to be. And again, kind of makes it a little bit it doesn't make it so organic with the scene. Also, I'd like to note, since the rock structure falls out like this, you can even see right there that it's being hit. It's kind of being not entirely held in, but still kind of held in by this part of the 1x1. So it may make a little bit more effort as far as pushing it out all the way. And again, you'll see more about that in my comparison to Thor and the Cosmic Cube. As far as relation to the movie, this is excellent. Well done for the model because you don't need too much to emphasize the scene where Emmett finds the piece of resistance. The only thing as far as the movie relation, I don't understand why he has a cup. There was no cup shown as far as I know in the background of the scene. But if there was a relation of the cup, let me know in the comments below. I figure it's probably just an extra detail that's just made to, you know, make the set a little bit more interesting. And it's nice to get the cup in another, you know, small set. But we can get him a ton of times in LEGO City sets. So, overall, this polybag is excellent. I think it does the feature really well. It's very unique. And I like how the rock structure is made. Good size to it for the relation to the LEGO movie in the scene where Emmett finds the piece of resistance. It's also nice to get that version of Emmett so that we can have him with that facial expression a little bit cheaper than some of the other sets that I've mentioned before. And of course, my favorite part would be getting the 1x1 pieces because they're just nice to have and kind of remind me a lot of like some of the 90s sets where they made LEGO sets with those pieces a lot. For car lights and things like that, so I enjoy that. And also, I don't have too many in my collection to start with, so I really enjoyed getting more of these for further uses. So thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the comparison video with this versus Thor and the Cosmic Cube. And we will see you next time with more LEGO set reviews.